For several years, the oil-rich Niger Delta region has been a trouble spot. Militants blowing up oil and gas infrastructure, a trend that's cut Nigeria oil and gas exports to 3 decades low and crippled its economy. For a while, the government has been sending its security forces after vandals, but with little success. Now Petroleum Minister Emekalam is suggesting a new approach, one that shifts responsibility of pipeline security to oil companies and communities within the oil-rich Niger Delta.
The security in the Niger Delta has got to move from being a responsibility of our military and security apparatus to being that of the oil companies, as is done the world over, which means that they will need to institute processes that work with the local communities to guard and protect their production facilities. Now, whilst those collaborations may not be armed collaborations, but it covers the trust deficit that has existed in the region and provides a very unique earnings and income-making opportunity for people within that local community, because as long as they are visibly engaged in things that are income earning, the temptation to get into the sort of destructions that you see will be limited.
Militants in the Niger Delta have used deprivation of the region as justification for blowing up oil and gas infrastructures. Several attempts to negotiate settlement with the militants have not yielded much, and now the government is calling for another round of talks with leaders from the region.
On Tuesday, the 1st, we've been able to get the president in his usual kind nature to have a meeting with the Niger Delta stakeholders. About 50 of them are going to be coming to that meeting, and it comprises all the kings drawn from the 7 or 8 oil-producing states in the Niger Delta, the heads of securities who are here present today, and some government officials, certainly all the ministers from the Niger Delta area. And it will be our first attempt to actually get them face-to-face in the same room with the president, therefore to understand what his vision is.
Nigerian government is aggressively seeking to restore stability in the Niger Delta to pave way for steady flow of crude oil exports. Continued pipeline vandalism has left its economy hurting and threatens its market shares in the global oil market. President Buhari is hoping to win over leaders from the Niger Delta to prevail on militants in the area to cease vandalism, though it remains unclear how much influence civic and traditional leaders have on the militants. Kelechi, Emekalam, CCTV, Abuja, Nigeria.